Gather round, the story unfolds in the lands of Paramoor, where legends are told. Heroes rise with courage to spare, facing danger and foes with the bonds that they share. Through the storm and shadows blight, we wield our hearts and blaze tonight. From the depths to the skies, hear the call. It's the Chronicles, we're standing tall. It's day, night, the dice will roll. Paramour's alive with tales untold. We fight, we fall, we rise once more. In the Chronicles of Paramour. It's game night, the dice will roll. Paramour's alive with tales untold. We fight, we fall, we rise once more. In the Chronicles of Paramour. Through winding woods and cavernous halls, magic and mystery echo the calls. Villains scheme and monsters invade, but united we stand, we're never afraid. Every map unrolled, every card we play, the spark of creation lights the way. With Tabletop Junkie, the adventure's clear. Paramour's magic pulls us near. So grab your swords or spells your near. Paramour's magic will never die. Every move, every choice, it's ours to own. In Paramour, the seeds are sown. The Paramour.
He multi-streams.
I know he does. I know this. Oh, speaking of which, I was supposed to do something with that, but anyway, I'm still looking at a few programs, but anyway, we are currently here and we are live, and I have my a small party. Looks like we're getting picked off here. We're gonna start from the top. Colin, introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm ArcherColin, and I am Shadow Wolf, the great detective, apparently about to become. I am the.
Hey, see him go.
But I'm only 132.
That's young for an elf. All right, Mrs.
I know.
I'm Mrs. Tabletop, and I am playing Angela, a human fighter.
Spartacus, take it away.
And I am Spartacus, the Defender of the Multiverse, and I'm playing Athar the Wizard.
And Tails, take it from there.
He's so secretive, he doesn't want to tell us who he is.
He's like a whisper in the night.
I didn't realize I was muted. My bad. Hey guys,
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm Tails. I'm playing Aldrin the Crow, and I'm just the group sneak assassin. And hopefully we're gonna have some fun tonight. Thank you.
Who is not a crow but is an elf. There's a reason why he calls himself the crow. And let's go with Tobey.
Hey, I'm Tobey. I'm playing Greenie, the orc fighter, and I'm here to cause justifiable chaos.
Which is never justifiable, but we just let it go because we like it.
It's justifiable. It's justifiably fun
No.
for me.
No.
How does your god feel about it?
That's just
Player knowledge, character knowledge. Two different.
Yeah, so anyway, my name is Tabletop Junkie. I will be playing Tren, Greenie's adopted halfling brother. Technically, Greenie's adopted into his family, of which now both parents are dead. It's just their brothers and sisters still living, and then just them, those two. I will also be the game at what?
I said you're both orphans.
Okay. We knew that.
But we're old enough.
Sorry.
It's funny. Witch King says he's not playing because he doesn't feel good, but yet why is he in the chat? And by the chat, I mean he's in Foundry playing around with his character.
You weren't supposed to notice.
I noticed. I swear to God, I hope he's not rolling. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's probably watching the stream. He's rolling like shit. He saw me.
He just rolled
Did he just roll? What did he roll?
a 25 for melee attack daggers.
He attacks God.
And fails, because God totally saw him. And obliterated him. He's like,
That's an AC of 250.
Anyway, and I will also be the game master. So we're gonna just kick this off with, it is the next day. Shadow Wolf was given a bribe to investigate a series of murders.
Yeah, apparently I'm going to be giving a briefing on them tonight, so we've got the whole day ahead of us.
Okay, but tonight Shadow Wolf does not take the floor. We have Tails Knight, who is taking the floor. After a long drawn-out party that occurred at the tavern, he didn't really get much of a turn last time, but this time he's going to get one. What do you do, sir, at this tavern as people are passed out drunk all over the place? And let's see how drunk they are, too. Oh, well, that's a high one, so they're not very drunk. Okay, maybe that one.
Oh.
Maybe the sad thing is they're super drunk. They're so drunk they're still alive and it's alcohol poisoning, but there's nothing left in the bar to drink.
It was all watered down ale.
Not if you're
Worst
super
kind.
drunk.
Okay, hang on.
And it's all on Alaric's payroll, too.
I know,
Hey,
right?
We stopped it. We stopped it. He no longer has that tab open for now.
Who stopped it?
The only other person being an elf.
Yeah.
Um,
No,
I-
only other person. The only.
I'm going to just give everyone like a courteous bow, like sort of head nod as I walk out the door to listen to what's going on the streets.
Alright. Well, the streets are pretty much booming with, like, people. You hear people say, cabbages, get your cabbages, cabbages here, cabbage, get your cabbages. Get your cabbages while they're hot. Get your cabbages while they're cold. Get your cabbages while they're fresh. And then with your cabbages, a free tomato.
Okay, I'm just gonna go make my way back to the room to rest up for the journey ahead. Because I remember we had the drama, we had the fight, we had the drink, and yeah.
You're like,
Are
oh,
we
yeah.
gonna have a my cabbages moment?
No.
Please, I beg.
Alright, so you go back into your room and wait for everyone else to get up. Meanwhile, we have someone who's texting me for some strange, fucked up reason.
Oh, that went to all of us.
Oh, okay. No, I meant something
That
else.
probably wasn't important.
Alright, anyway. So, as you go, I will think of his name. Uldren, there we go. As Uldren,
It's catchy, isn't it?
shush. As I'm getting elf dementia. As Uldren goes back to his room for the current morning, we are going to have Athar roll a Constitution check.
Okay.
Deal with it.
Drinking those.
17 plus 7, that jumps it up to 24.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay. And is your Constitution prime?
Yes.
It is. It is. You are no longer drunk, nor are you hungover.
Yay!
You wake up and you find yourself naked.
I did open myself up to this last time.
Hey,
You did.
how you doing?
And you see a big, gigantic orc with tusks hovering over you while you're naked.
But is he naked and afraid?
He probably is now.
Greenie! And I smell him.
Better be careful. That's a hardened criminal right there.
Stuck between some rocks in a hard place, are you?
To spice
I
it up a
brought-
bit, his soon-to-be elven wife was also there, and they did it on his desk lamp.
Oh no!
That's-
More, more like two boulders and a stick.
What I was gonna go for was Greenie went, "Hey, good morning there, sexy. Hey, I brought you some morning soup." Oh fuck! Why'd you hit the soup, man?
Well, obviously, I'm gonna freak out and smack Greeny and roll out of bed.
Greeny, nice to give you a soup because he thinks you're hungover. He gets the soup smacked out of his hands like, dude, what the fuck?
Oh no, I don't smack the soup. I smack you. I smack Greeny. You surprised me because I wasn't expecting to see an orc over in my face.
Give me a D20 roll, and you have to roll higher than an 11. No. Give me a D20 roll, and you know what? It's going to be a lot harder than that. You know what? Give me a D20 roll and see what you get.
I got a 19.
You got a 19. Holy fuck. What's Greeny's level?
Greeny's level 6.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, well, that wasn't good enough. So as you went to go hit Greeny, you accidentally smacked the bowl of soup out of his hand and onto you, and it's actually searing hot.
Thank you, Greeny.
You're like,
You're welcome.
Oh, my eyes!
Last time I tried to do something nice.
Could have been worse.
Why are you hovering over someone when they're asleep?
The better
You
question
wouldn't
is... The better question
And you-
is...
And why are you naked?
There we are. Greeny
Put
sleeps.
something on, man. I don't want to see that.
We got two naked men in a room.
You were drunk. I was drunk. I have a fiance. You don't. We went into the wrong room. It was a peace gesture. Nothing happened to you, I promise.
Oh, I wouldn't say almost nothing, honey.
I said nothing happened to him, not us.
Oh, well, I still would say almost nothing happened to him. I mean, he is drunk and he is naked. I'm sorry, my dear. We had to take off your clothes because you had vomit all over them.
Yeah, he did puke.
I thought I overcome that part in the.
No, you puked going up the. You puked going up the stairs.
Oh, that's right. I puked all over his back.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why. And now you know why. That's why my fiance's naked.
Hi.
It doesn't mean I'm any less disturbed.
You guys are part of the same team. Things happen. You just sometimes gotta free it out as she opens her legs. Also naked.
Greeny covers her. Goes, we're going to work.
I lost my train of thought.
Remember, she also is the goddess of Tarsara. She may be okay with screwing Greeny, but she is not beyond covering herself when other people are around and doesn't mind showing herself off. She has no modesty.
Yeah, no. Greeny covers her, then picks her up and goes, we'll continue this later, as he looks at her.
Greeny,
Hang on.
cover up. God,
Hold up. We'll see if we're going to continue this conversation. She's gonna give you the eye.
Oh no. After just covers his eyes like, no!
I don't think he was thinking about continuing the conversation.
Alright, so she's going to give you the eye. Give me a charisma roll. No, willpower save.
So, do you remember that video, that clip I showed you from Home Improvement?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
That's exactly what this is.
Alright, wisdom roll. Go.
25.
Ooh, yeah, yep, nope, you totally resisted her feminine charms.
No. Greeny resists, picks her up, and then he shoots her the glare. Her the eye.
Oh, she succeeds at that too. Nope, she all good. Totally resistant.
Fuck it, we ball anyway.
Get out of my room! Athar just points to the door.
Yeah, you say get out of our room? Greeny looks at you and you mean,
My new room?
as he picks you up, puts you outside, and closes the door.
Suddenly we see an elf, a human, and an orc. A female elf, a male orc, and a male human just start barrel rolling out of the room, arguing, and they're all naked.
Oh, no.
And the entire tavern sees it.
I was gonna say, can I roll strength? Just basically go, and out you go, throw him out the room.
Yeah, but if it's too high, you just knock down the wall.
27.
Again, what did I fucking tell you about if it's too high? Yeah, okay, so once again, there's a bunch of you. Everyone's seen you guys argue, and the door does not exist anymore. For some reason, it got chopped in half. Nobody knows what happened.
Pick up the bride-to-be, and then goes to his room, locks the door.
I'm
fireballing that door.
Oh, dear Lord!
I will do it. I fireballed the door.
You fireballed the door.
Hang on. No, never mind.
Oh, wow.
Have you prepared your spells today?
Yeah, he has.
And your hand fit under the crack of the door.
Oh my god! No, he just shoots the fucking door. Oh, give me a second. I gotta do some things. It's more like the comment. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so
Told you, justifiable chaos. I knew what I was getting into.
All right. Well, doors don't get spell resistance, so that doesn't matter. Chris, you need to roll me, sir, if I'm not mistaken. You're level 6, right?
7.
Oh shit! I have to.
Oh shit!
Because I believe you get 6 per caster level, so I will double check that. You need to roll 7d6.
It's gonna go bad.
Never mind the door. The inn's going to cease to exist.
Yeah. Well, there's no longer gonna be a Larik's debt to worry about.
I was just thinking about that. I'm like, there goes Alaric's debt. Unless the innkeeper, then he's just going to go after Alaric.
What, through the roof?
Yeah.
Chris, did you roll those 6d6s yet? Or 7d6s?
I'm working on that right now.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny shit. I'm sorry.
Well, while that's happening, what does Mrs. Tabletop do? As she hears, possibly wakes up to some commotion.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk out of my room and look what's going on, and walk back and act like I don't know him.
I got
What'd you get, Chris?
352,656.
And what's the total on that?
Total.
A total? Sorry, I completely forgot that part.
That's only 6 numbers, by the way. I need one more.
No, that's 7.
352.
656.
That's 6.
Oh, there's another 6?
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Well, that's 6 numbers.
Oh no, I did miss one. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
The answer to your question is lots.
$30.
30. Oh, so 3. Okay. 30 points of damage done to a door and a wall. You know what? The inn's on fire.
I'm gonna get dressed.
Suddenly, a massive explosion happened right behind Greenie and his fiance, and their room is on fire. Oh, by the way, the whole inn's on fire. Who else is in the inn?
Everybody.
Well, we knew Uldren was there. We know Athar is there. He's the one who cast Fireball. Mrs. Tabletop's in her room. Oh, wait, where's Trent? Oh, shit, he's still in here, too. All right, so Trent probably... What?
Isn't Alark still here, too?
Yeah, so someone's got to wake him up and maybe... No, he's in the carriage downstairs.
Okay,
Cuddling his sword, remember?
He's out in the bar. Yeah, he's out in the barn spooning with his sword.
Yeah.
Well, Athar grabs his stuff and just walks out whistling, just like, I have an apartment back at the academy. I'm going to go there instead.
Really? Like, you blew up the inn, and now you're just going to go to an apartment. What kind of person are you?
I'm neutral. That's what.
And now,
That's not neutral.
and now Chris is going to be like, somebody pretended to be me because I was obvious over here at this tower reading or some story like that.
I don't think he's that good at diplomacy, but okay. Well, the inn is on fire. Everybody needs to give me a dexterity roll. And for those who I haven't gotten to, which unfortunately we'll put Archer, we'll put Shadow Wolf, Bellafion, and Tren at a disadvantage. By the way, Tren failed.
Fuck.
Straight dex or...
No, just your dexterity roll. Just regular dex.
Oh,
11, it was primed.
11 it was
Mine's
primed. You still failed.
I got a 10 and mine's prime.
That is still a fail.
22, not prime.
ooh, nice.
That is a pass.
Ooh, yeah.
17
And
prime.
you, as soon as you see the fire, Greeny jumps out the window and lands right on the ground. Give me a Constitution roll, sir.
With all his stuff, I assume, because he's already wearing his shit.
Probably. That might make it a little bit harder than...
23 prime, baby.
I'm assuming a 24 is gonna pass.
Yeah, it will.
25.
Although it says here you got a 26, but okay.
Can I just jump out the window?
You told me to take the lower of the two.
No, I'll give you the 26. No,
Okay.
you can't. No, that's the whole point of the dex roll, honey. Is you can jump out the window, but how quickly did you jump? Unfortunately, everyone else did not jump quick enough, and they are and everyone takes roughly minus a Thar. Takes so this will be, let's see who failed. Angela failed. Greeny passed. Uldren failed. And did Shadow Wolf succeed?
17 on prime.
I'll give you that. Alright, so Uldren, Tren, and Angela takes 30 points of damage.
Cool, screws.
As they're burning slowly alive. So the inn is pretty much burning down at this point. And believe it or not, there's actually lanterns with lantern oil, and that's just the glass lanterns are exploding as they're getting hot to the point they're just melting a little bit and exploding, and they're just fueling the fire so much more. Unfortunately, all NPCs that are nameless, they all failed. I don't want to alarm anyone, but I think Athar might be getting in trouble for murder.
Unless, of course, he can blame somebody else who may have disguised themselves as him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see here.
Does anybody have control water? Summon water?
Hang on.
Hey, Chris,
14,
you have to share water
17,
today?
19, 20. Alright. 23 including the barmaids and the bartender. Alright, so Tren is still gonna... Let's see if he's gonna get out. Let's see.
So from what I hear, is Alaric's dead is clear.
Slight possibility. Like, very slight possibility. Okay, so... No one sees Tren for a moment. All you hear is, like, someone needs to give me a listening roll who, like, even someone who's inside. Give me a listening roll. Which is
What
a
do you
wisdom
roll?
roll. Wisdom. But I need, yep. Alright, so 9, you don't hear, that's a natural 1. You don't hear shit.
19.
Even through the roar of the fire, you do see that Tren is missing.
The fuck?
Yeah, Tren is nowhere to be found.
Like from the building entirely?
Yeah, you hear someone screaming help from the inside while you're sitting outside safe.
Can Greeny go help?
Greeny can definitely rush into the fire.
Yeah. Could I do it in Greeny fashion?
What? What do you mean by that?
Smashing his way through.
Charge through the wall.
I'm going to allow that. Give me a strength check.
I'm moving. 27.
Oh, I'm so allowing that. All right. I need 2 dexterity rolls. 2 out of Angela and 2 out of Shadow Wolf.
Just plain dex again.
All right. These rolls suck ass.
Angela did pretty good.
23-17.
Well, all right. Well, Angela, at some point you managed to make it out as Greenie began rushing in, as well as Shadow Wolf has made it out. Wait, was it Shadow Wolf or was it Uldren that was trapped in there?
I wasn't trapped in there. I was saying.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Uldren, give me a dexterity roll. 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus
fuck.
Christ, man. Well, you're
How the hell
stuck
that
in the
happened?
2.
That's one roll.
That was 3 rolls. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So, that 24 will be saved for something else. So anyway, Angela made it down as she watches Greenie take his Pavis and go, "I'm coming, Tren!" And he smashes through the entire walls. However, because the building is on fire and the structure is compromised by flame and smoke, where's Bello at in all this? Did Bello make it out?
Yeah, Bello certainly made it out.
Okay.
Though, at this point, I think it's fair to say he's probably decided to move into helping out, and is probably going to be using, well... Oh, did I click that? Oh, my mistake.
Oh.
Good, you got some sort of water control
So did
stores, haven't
Greenie
you?
make it out?
I do want to ask, since there hasn't really been much of an initiative type of rotation, if I do have something that can heal me, am I allowed to use it while I'm trapped, or just gotta wait till you say, what are you doing?
You can use it. I just not right this minute. But I'm like, but
Okay.
if you take any more damage, then yes, you can.
Okay.
All right.
Did,
How bad is the fire looking right now with the tavern?
Oh, it's spread. It's spread everywhere.
Okay. Can I use Lesser Geyser on, at the floor of the tavern to try to just completely drench the place and try to put much of it out?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So Bello's gonna hurry to the entrance, doorway, and he's going to put his hands together and slam his hands into the ground to try to put the fire out. And of course he can't necessarily see a ton through the smoke, but he's going to nevertheless try.
Yep. Let's see here. Give me a with the way it's gonna work here. Give me a percentile roll. Let's see how far you see. Well, you try to aim as far in there as you can. However, you took out the entrance. You weren't able to see that far, so you were able to see where the spell was able to start at. And you took out the entrance part of the building as Greenie was smashing through. The entire building has become...
Well, I'll just say, wouldn't it be fair to say that I was probably, actually in the doorway and tried to shoot into the building itself?
Look here, man. It's 20 feet in. So, like, you're around the entrance.
Table.
What?
How far has the fire spread so far? How far would you say?
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. The building's going to collapse.
I'm getting the hell out of Dodge very quickly.
You rushed in, remember?
I did.
To save
But
your
I never-
brother, remember? The building's coming down on you. But not Bello.
When we dig it out, we find that Tren's there, under the Tren's there, with Greenie holding the valise above his head.
About to say, could Greenie catch the building?
No! That's not realistic! No! I know this is fantasy, but damn! Like, this
Could he
is super
carry
power
out?
fantasy. No! Alright, so...
And there would be less room to
Bellafion...
catch.
Alright, so Bellafion summons a water geyser from the floor, and it looks like it's doing a very good job, although remember that the geyser is also somewhat superheated. I wonder if that would actually, if hot water would be better to use than cold water on fire. Not sure if that really makes a difference. Anyway, as it does that, you actually blow a hole through the roof, and you take out one of the main support beams accidentally, just trying to put out the fire, and the building just becomes structurally unsound. It begins collapsing in on itself. All right, so
Damn.
I'm going to give everyone one last dex roll, minus Bello. This is Uldren, Greenie, and Tren. And then Greenie's going to have to roll me a wisdom check to see if he had... Or no, he's just going to roll me a percentile to see if he had any luck finding his brother.
Hey.
Also, could I do strength and just be like, bull rush out?
Oh my god.
You could totally do that if you don't want to save your brother.
So we're adding vandalism to the group's charges?
What was that?
What vandalism?
What vandalism?
Building.
Come on, the building's
Yeah.
on fire, so these guys are taking the time to charge the holes in the walls and blow holes in the ceiling and accelerate the fire.
Oh, I
Are they
didn't
really
think of that
helping?
either. Shit.
Oh, did we by chance happen to put an insurance policy on this place the day before?
Maybe.
All I need to know is my inspiration from the other campaigns carry over, right? I can spend them now, right?
Roll the
Okay.
D100.
Well,
So
we
we
can at least say that we helped
building.
to. We can at least say that we helped erase Alaric's debt.
Yeah. I was in gold coins. Can I roll my perception, the D100 check before I make, if I want to do dex or strength to see if he sees Tren or not?
Yes, give me a D100.
$83.
You know what? I'll also give that to you. You found Tren. You made it to his room, and he's still there. He's trapped underneath a beam.
Can I, like, pull him out and jump out the window?
Hell
Or,
yeah,
like-
you can. Give me a strength check.
30.
You pull him out, and you jump out his window, screaming.
Whee! You're safe with me!
Although
Anyone
he,
see
did
his
take,
wife?
although he did take a lot of damage. He's
Is he
looking
br-
pretty rough. He's looking really rough.
Is he breathing?
Oh, he's breathing.
Fine.
All right, Uldren, give me a dexterity roll. If you
24.
haven't already. 24? Oh, you finally made it out. So everyone made it to safety as you guys watched the building just collapse in on itself.
Wasn't
It's-
my...
What
So-
happened?
Your fault? Weren't you rushing in and breaking down pillars and stuff like that?
He was
Are they
rushing
so-
in to get Tren out. Be fair.
Are they still naked?
Oh, shit.
Greenie is not naked. I
Are
rolled-
they both naked? Just like
I'm sorry, but you cannot get dressed that quickly. So
Hey, I rolled that Greenie-
Did Greenie's missus make it out?
Yes. Well, I
rolled
imagine
that
when
green
Athar
Rest.
When
Again.
threw the fireball, he was kind of in the business of wound Wang. Or your Goblin Wang. Your Orcish Wang is out. Deal with it. Your public decency.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, you did have a naked little shrimpy white guy go behind you to try and fireball your door off, so that dude's probably naked now too, so.
You're not wrong.
Oh no, he left as
At
soon
least
as he
you're
did
not
it.
alone.
Oh no, he said, "Fuck this! I'm going back to my guild because I can get a room there," and left before he did anything else.
So
That's
he's
a good alignment.
traveled to the city naked is what I'm hearing, because he didn't get dressed.
Correct.
No, he threw his. He threw. Oh, that's true because his clothes had vomit on it. Oh my god, did he lose all his clothes?
He did!
Chris!
He totally
Chris,
fucking
those
did!
robes were magical.
no, I didn't. I kept the clean ones. I just left the dirty ones behind.
So you walked out bare butt
You
naked
know,
carrying all your clean
there-
clothes?
Chris, I'm looking at your character sheet right now. There are no clean ones. They were your only ones. Okay, good news is. Good news is.
Just Bible chaos!
Good news is. He did not lose any magical clothing, and he is wearing his boots still, but nothing else.
He got the boots with the fur. The whole city looking
Hey,
at her.
They're boots of dexterity, so they're magical.
He got the boots on with the whole city looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing?
Well, so the law was totally broken, guys. Possibly one count
How could
of
you guys?
arson, one count of arson,
You've-
one count of public indecency. Well, that's probably 3 counts at this point.
And how many counts?
I'm shocked. Like, how could you guys have done this?
I didn't do anything.
And how many people died in this?
Remind me what happened to me sleeping?
So the bartender's dead, along with 5 of his bar maidens and 30 patrons.
Can I sneak over
Jesus.
to the the owner's corpse?
You can.
Okay.
You guys killed 36 people.
I didn't do anything.
They're-
Sorry, that wasn't in character at the moment.
Nope.
Because I don't know what happened.
Well, here's what's going to happen. The guards are going to come in here, and they see you guys are the only guys out. They hold up their spears and say, "Stop right there! You guys will come with us for questioning."
Okay.
And
Can I at
they're-
least put or finish putting?
Yes.
Can we,
Finish getting dressed, for God's sakes.
I'm going to carry the bartender's corpse with us to the court for questioning.
Actually, give me a dexterity roll to see if the guards see you. Or see if you
Me?
snuck off before they got you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. I rolled a 10, so I'm just going to carry the body anyway and say I'm helping out.
Wait, was that dexterity you did, or was that
That was Silent Stalker, but yeah, here we go. 15 on the dex.
Oh no, Silent Stalker's perfect. We're taking the 10. You fail.
Yeah.
Actually, remember you have a 24 in the hatch, so we're gonna get that. You snuck off.
Okay, well, I'm still going to carry the corpse behind them to the courtroom, judge hearing area where we're going.
Oh no, everyone's going to prison first. So you guys are all locked up in the dungeon.
Oh, can I break them up?
Do anything.
Of course. Blame the
No.
orc racism, am I right?
Tear you apart in it.
Okay.
what?
I should be
happened?
surprised by this turn of events, and yet I'm not.
So, Your Honor, since I am free and sneaking, do I have the ability to go speak to the judge?
Right now there's an investigation. There's no judge to be had at the moment.
Is there a top investigator, like
Oh, no.
Inquisitor or anything?
They'll have top men on it. Top
Oh,
men.
oh my. There is no one to speak to right this minute except for except for Captain of the Royal Guard, who is currently investigating this chaos that has been brought out. We have oh shit. I also want to point out that there is a wanted man known as Shadow Wolf who killed a wizard.
I would like to present the corpse to the head guard.
This again.
Oh, by the way, before they read off everyone's crimes, you can take the body wherever you want to go, but you're not going to see anyone right this minute.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So everyone is currently sitting in prison, minus Uldren, who manages to always sneak around successfully. And somebody says, "Look at there, an elf that is light on his feet, huh?" And they're pointing at Shadow Wolf. What's your name there? What's your name there, man? Or elf?
My name is Shadow Wolf, and no, I did not kill that bloody wizard. I was the entire day. You can ask the people at the library. I was in the library all day long. And all night as well.
Sure. At a library while killing a wizard and actually being part of burning down an inn. Sure. We'll take your word for it. So let's see. You were at a library reading while a wizard was murdered.
Take my word
And
for it.
then it just so happens the inn you're staying at burns down with you in it. And you had nothing to do with it. Give me a charisma roll to see if they believe you. That's a hard
20.
sell. That's a hard sell. Let's see. Do they believe him? That is a hard
logical.
sell. Right now, they're going to be like, "Well, the evidence is going to reveal that," and they walk away.
Yeah, I suspect it will. Please do check.
So somebody looks at Bellafion and goes, What is that clergy doing in there? Get him out immediately. You think he had anything to do with the fire? He was trying to save someone. And you notice that is the head cleric of Era, Lucius, who actually saw you visit the other day with your other friend, who I can't remember who or what she was. She was an elf cleric as well.
We're not talking about Emmy, are we? Oh, no. Oh.
No, the other person.
I have a note of this.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to find the fucking note.
Would he help Greenie?
Are we talking about Alara?
Yeah, Alara, yes. And
The half-elf cleric?
Yes, and Lucius is accompanied by Alara herself, and he had nothing to do with it. He is a cleric of Tessara, and he was trying to help. I'm a witness of it. And she did see it, because remember, that her and her team was staying at the inn. They managed to make it out. One of the few people that made it out.
Could they help Greenie? Because Greenie helped protect them while they were getting the stuff thrown at them while they were going to the church?
You were smashing through walls, buddy.
I was saving people.
Well, nobody saw that.
Bellafiana's a good godly elf who does not even touch alcohol.
So Bellafian was removed out of the dungeon, leaving everybody else. All right. So meanwhile, you guys spend a few hours inside the dungeon while Uldren and Bello are currently out. Tren is currently in the infirmary at the moment because they did notice that he was severely injured. He was like below half. He only had 25 hit points left, so he almost died. So he's receiving aid. So he's not in the dungeon, but yeah, he's pretty roughed up. Meanwhile, Uldren and Bello are currently out roaming around while everyone's in the dungeon. What are you two doing? I know Uldren's trying to figure out how to get everyone out, but what is Bello gonna do in the end?
Bello is going to try to. Oh, that's a good question. Try to see if he can't find someone who could help him to give defense to the others. So he's trying to look for someone among those that would listen to him, who could help defend and represent the others.
So you're looking for an arbiter.
Yes.
Someone who can definitely speak on their behalf.
Exactly.
All right. So give me 1 second. I gotta roll for this. It will be a charisma roll. Jesus Christ. That's nat 20. You found an arbiter. So while doing your travels and spending most of the day while they're doing that, you do notice a guy is investigating the situation. He's kind of like an old man with like really thick glasses. And he goes, boy, must be those hooligans again, mind you. What can I do for you, Sonny Jim?
He is but a simple, humble country lawyer.
Yeah, there you go. What can I do for you?
Oh, I guess you're not a giant chicken.
Elf?
Good day to you. My name is Bellafion. I am but a humble servant of Tessara, and I seek to find someone who might be able to protect and give good defense to some who I believe to have been wrongfully accused of this most horrible event. Because, mind you, Bella has no idea who actually started the fire.
Yes, no, you were in your room when it happened. Alright, so you want me to defend the people that are currently in jail. Is that what are currently in the dungeon of the Royal Palace? Is that correct?
Yes, this would be most beneficial to me.
Right.
Tell me, son. Are you a man of faith?
I'm a man of many things, as I've seen many things in my youth, but I am currently of 75 years old, but I was once an arbiter as well. I defended those who needed it. It's going to cost you 200 gold pieces apiece for each one.
He reaches through and kind of starts fumbling with his stuff. Yes, I think that should be doable.
If they
So
are
real quick, how much do I have? How many heads are we talking here?
well, you got Shadow Wolf, Mrs. Tabletop, Athar, Uldren doesn't count, even though he was there, but they can't find him, and that'll be Greenie. So that would be 800 gold pieces.
And how much platinum does that equate to?
I believe that's just 80. 80 platinum.
Okay. I believe we can make some good arrangements with this, and please, I beg of you, please do your best. I will pray for your skills, pray for your success.
All right. Well, by any means necessary, this means there will be a court, and there will be a court tomorrow afternoon. I will be there to defend your friends. I must adjourn for now and get my notes together. So
with that, Bella's going to go and Bella will go to inform them. He wants to go visit them and give them a good word of his success.
All right. So you guys are all wrapped up in chains. So as you guys are wrapped up in chains, Bella comes and go ahead.
What? Why are we wrapped up in chains if we're in the dungeons already?
Okay, so you guys are currently suspended in the air with your hands above your head, and they are chains. That's what I meant by wrapped up. You are in manacles. That way, so you don't have the strength, so that when you're there, you are currently limp.
Before Bella goes to visit them, could he go and collect some basic items for them, like say, maybe a little bit of food or a fresh change of clothes?
Absolutely.
All right. How much should that cost?
Well, actually, you know what? For that, we'll just say 20 platinum pieces.
A little pricey, but sure.
Well, we're talking clothes, coverings, and a bunch of food and a bunch of water for at least the next day and a half, or at least
maybe some basic bandages in there as well.
Yep. Oh yeah, I can totally go with that.
Okay.
Oh well, that goes the investigation game anyway.
Yeah, you guys ruined that. But anyway, let's get pressing on. Let's see if you guys are all gonna die today by execution, or if you're gonna be making new characters, or see if we're gonna be pressing on with the next session.
So,
all right.
Bello comes to them with his little with a little wicker basket full of these items for the group.
So as you approach, they allow you inside. The guards are watching you. There's 4 of them, and they watch you as you clean up each person and feed them and water them. Greenie has a little bit of more of a worse issue than everyone else. His freaking feet are even chained.
They've certainly done a number on you, I'm afraid.
I don't know why.
See, part of me wants to go strength check, break the chains, but I know better than that, so I'm not going to.
Oh, you got some special chains. They're actually hooked to a support beam that's made of nothing but cobblestone. So, by destroying them, you would actually cave the entire dungeon in on everyone, including yourself.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, unfortunately, not even you would survive that. They had this, it was kind of weird. It was kind of like a sick thing that they kind of, like, there was possibly a King Byron that ordered it to be done in case they had orc prisoners that were super strong, because given the amount of abilities that they've seen Greenie do, they weren't taking any chances. So this is something that is, like, medieval to them. And has been outlawed, but they have decided to use it on this one occasion.
But wouldn't they also safely assume? But couldn't they also just assume that, like, an orc might not care, just be willing to kill everyone else in the prison with them.
Well, thus foregoing an entire trial, so they wouldn't have to worry about it.
Fair enough.
Greeny would like to point out that this is cruel and unusual punishment and illegal.
Really? Under which law is that?
Well, you just said it was illegal. That it was outlawed.
I said it was medieval and they haven't used it. It wasn't outlawed, it's just they don't like using it.
I could have swore you was outlawed.
You added that, no.
Greeny would like to point out this is cruel and unusual.
Noted, orc, says one of the guards.
He's telling that to Bello.
Oh.
This is most unfortunate. Just try to bear with it for a little longer. I've seen to some defense for you. So, none of you did start the fire, right?
I did not start the fire.
No, I didn't.
Trin, as it was apparent that I held him in my arms and handed him to the guards. I do know who started the fire, though. So
then surely you can defend yourselves. If you're innocent, you need but say their name.
Can I whisper it to Bello?
Yeah, you totally could. But mind you, there are guards listening.
The fire.
Bello, come close.
I didn't start the fire.
Fire.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Athar speaks up clearly. I started it.
Well, no, you're not there. You walked away.
Oh no! Apparently, I was captured. So.
Oh yeah, he was captured. I mean, they kind of thought it was kind of weird that there was a wizard walking down with hardly anything on but a pair of boots.
Yeah. So, Bello, come here. I'll tell you. Come close. I'll whisper it to you.
There's no need to whisper. I said, Athar speaks out clearly.
I'm in a different cell from you.
Same cell, circular station.
Oh, circular station. Okay.
Let it be theatric.
Yeah.
He's just ignoring you to tell him anyway. Like, I know who did it. I did it. Ignore him anyway. So this guy over there, he did it.
He admits it.
It was a Thor. He did it.
What?
He casted fireball.
Oh, this is not good.
I know.
You
No.
think?
Note that I'm going to whisper that very, very quietly into Bello's ear.
And Athar is just sitting over on the other side with just a look that says seriously.
So, it was the wizard after all, says one of the guards as I rolled a natural 20. I'm listening.
Can I roll against it?
No, you cannot. Not a natural 20.
Right.
Does
What
need
if I-
to.
But
I
what if
thought
I
just
roll a
admitted
natural
it.
20?
First off,
If I thought.
let's move on. Let's take a quick 5-minute break, and let's move on. And we're gonna like Bella's gonna collect all this information and relay it to the Arbiter, and he's gonna try and defend all of you, including Athar, and we'll see where this goes. Because I have a headache from laughing.
After these messages.
Athar is gonna get beheaded. Oh, I'm sorry, we're still live. we are back, everybody. Okay, so the day has passed. Bello has spoken with the Arbiter. He's preparing his defense. What is Uldren doing in the middle of the night before we start the day? Oh, that's right. I think Tails is hydrating his throat.
Yep. I said it was
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll, how's everyone feeling in the dungeon so far?
Cold.
Perfect.
Okay, so what does Uldren do in the middle of the night?
Aldrin sneaks to the judge's house.
Dexterity roll.
Alrighty.
Silent Stalker does it.
Alrighty. Okay. Abilities. Alright. Spectral testicles, bold and watch.
Oh,
21.
definitely. You properly sneak into the judge's house.
Okay, so I'm going to continue to follow this up with detecting magic.
You detect no magic.
Okay, then I'm going to sneakishly make my way towards his room.
All right, you successfully do that.
All right, is he asleep, or is his wife or spouse or anybody with him?
I do hope it's the right judge.
Yeah.
He is currently asleep, and no wife is with him.
Okay, then I'm going to gently set the corpse of the innkeeper next to him on the bed. And I'm going to take this bag I prepared with 30 platinum and 30 gold, and I'm going to drop it on his stomach.
All right, and you do that, and he awakes. He's like, "Oh, what the hell is this?"
I'm sent here from the king. I'm a herald, and I've come to bring you tidings and warnings of bigger threats and problems to manage in the city, like strengthening the guard and the garrison. However, there is a party of near-doers in your dungeon, and I would like to discuss them with you tonight. Now, we have this witness next to you, as you can see. She's feeling a little fresh, a little crispy. I thought we should start with having her talk. You want to do it here or in the courtroom?
Let's wait till we get to the courtroom, and he looks at the bar guy, and it's a guy, and he says, he's dead.
Oh, yeah, I know. And then I'm going to use Speak with the Dead on him.
Okay, you speak with the dead, and the corpse wakes up. He's like, oh my god, what happened? I feel burnt.
See?
Stiff.
I regret to inform you that you were burnt and stiff. I myself was burnt. I do not know what happened, but I figured you being the barkeeper, 90%, ownership, it's possessions, 90% of the law. I figured you could tell the judge what happened. So please, can you tell the judge the events that transpired as far as you knew them?
Well,
I'm just going to sit there damnly eating apple and look at the judge all relaxed like.
It was early in the morning, and I heard 3 people rustling upstairs, but I couldn't quite make out their voices. Then all I know is there was this eruption of fire, where I saw a skinny, lanky, what looks to be human, sitting a fireball while arguing at the other 2, and the other person shut the door, and the fireball hit the door. Unfortunately, once it hit, it erupted in a massive fire upstairs and an explosion. But as far as names are concerned, they escaped me. Although I do remember that there was this Alaric fellow who was supposed to pay for everyone's drinks. And I'm not wondering if that's why he was mad. Maybe that was him.
Do you have a next of kin or inheritor of your property?
I do not have any children. For that, I only have 1 nut.
Okay, well then we will assure that the debt owed to you goes somewhere else. Do you have any last words before I dismiss you back to the eternal sleep?
Yes, just one. Judge, for whoever they were, just know this. Alaric Westmain was supposed to pay for all the drinks. And that's probably why I was killed.
You fucking cunt.
So I looked at the judge and I'm just like, so that's his statement as far as the events go. That's all I had. That's all I got. I'm just a cleric. Now I must return back to my duties. And hopefully proceedings go well tomorrow and these ne'er-do-wells are ne'er-do-welt with. And then I just jump out of his window.
Oh, thanks for classifying us as ne'er-do-wells.
Well, he opens up the 2 sacks and turns out it's 30 gold pieces and 30 platinum. And he's like, I think I can work with this. I think I can work with this. Oh, shit, this thing is still in my bed. He left it here. He left the corpse here. Oh, wow. Oh, let's see how well he's fucked up. Oh, he's pretty fucked up. He starts panicking. Anyway, so the next day comes around, and it's about high noon. You guys are being removed in chains from your cells straight to the outside. Now, on the outside part, there is like this these nooses, and they step you guys like right in front of one. Except for Greenie, they put Greenie on a pedestal, so that way when he does fall, his feet don't hit the ground.
Yeah, fair enough.
Greenie's on a higher elevation because they're about 7 feet tall, and most of these barely go above like, well, I think a guillotine or a noose hanging. But all right, so each one of you guys, Shadow Wolf, Angela, Athar, and Greenie, all has a noose around their neck. The judge comes out. Looks like his eyes are bloodshot.
Joy.
All right, for all the accused, the accounts stand as is. Shadow Wolf, it is said that you were a man who murdered a wizard. Not sure how you got in and out while talking to the library, while researching at a library, but yet you have been found in a second account of potential murder at an inn, of which we lost 36 of our own people. Some were visitors, some weren't, but, still counted as our own people. Shadow Wolf, do you deny these charges against you?
Yes.
Okay, and do you have a defense?
But yeah, for starters, I could not have been. How am I supposed to have killed someone when I was at the library? I was one of a number of people.
I will speak for him, Your Honor, for that this young elf does not know. And you see this guy with thick ass rimmed glasses come in. He's like, "Stand down, elf. I will defend you." This man, known as Shadow Wolf, has come up in 2 different circles. One account circle downtown, or west side of town, whatever the hell you guys want to call it these days. I remember when this metropolitan was a small village, and there wasn't all this BS going around. But, Your Honor, I have a witness. I call to you the librarian. And the librarian that was helping Shadow Wolf decode Melodon's last song appears and says, yes, between the mid-afternoon to the late evening to the early morning, Shadow Wolf was with her the whole time, even during the end. And they actually have proof of when the wizard was killed and at what time of day. So, with that being said, she collaborates your story, and the judge goes, do you realize that if you are lying to me, under oath of the gods, and of the goddess Era, that I will have to execute you too, madam. And she agrees. But she sticks up, and she does get the judge to release Shadow Wolf, as that may have been someone just impersonating you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And thank you, Mrs. Librarian.
The next accused is Angela Shepard. Who is this lady? Like, seriously, has anyone even heard of her? Angela Shepard, who? I don't even think she does anything around here. Holy crap. I mean, my laundry's not... anyway, laundry's done. No.
Funny.
Yeah. So anyway,
You have to sleep sometime.
Shut up. Anyway, so he flips through the page and it's like, Angela Shepard, you were in the building when the fire started.
Yes, I was in my room. I was just getting up and getting around.
Okay. But you were found to be with maybe a key witness. Somebody said that they saw an orc and a human fighting with an elf monk who is currently not present.
I was in my room. Those other humans inside. Those other humans inside of the room, inside the hall.
Give me a charisma check.
15.
This does seem sketchy, but I do not feel like hanging you today, so let's let her go. Next up, wow, this one is kind of shocking. He is very renowned. Athar, the wizard? Aren't you the same Athar who is part of the White Council Guild?
Yes.
And you have the ability to cast Fireball, don't you? I will speak for him, Your Honor, as the old guy. Don't worry, younger. I got this one. You may be a wizard, but nothing beats an arbiter. I freed the elf, I will free you too.
Athar just looks unimpressed.
Your Honor, I would like to object to your question for that. What does it matter that all wizards can cast Fireball? Who's to say it was Athar? Does anyone want to stand up and say that Athar did it? Or can they say Athar did it? Do we have a witness?
I fucking hate you.
So do we have a witness? Anybody?
I ain't saying shit.
I was in my room. I didn't see nothing.
Unfortunately, I got a natural 1 on Athar's defense. Well, since he is a wizard and can possibly cast Fireball and is a high-ranking member of the White Council, we will say he is a prime suspect in this investigation of why 36 people of our people was lost. But since he was arguing with someone and there's only one other possibility that it could be, perhaps we could let the orc decide to talk. Orc, known as Greenie of Redwood. It is said that you were with Athar all night long. Is this true?
I was taking care of him because he was piss poor drunk.
I give him that. Is it possible that the fire started because he was piss poor drunk?
Potentially?
Was he the
might
one
have
that
been.
started the fire?
Out of character. If Greenie tells the truth, is Athar going to die?
I don't have to answer that.
Which probably answers your question for you.
Yeah, I know.
I was in my room at the time that the fire happened. The door was closed. I was getting dressed with my fiancée. I cannot say for certain that he started the fire, but there is a possibility.
Okay.
For it
And is
happened.
it
He's not lying.
We did have one bit of evidence. We have this parchment that says Alaric Westmain on it. Tab. 1,800 gold pieces. Ode to the bar. Athar. Do you know...
Alaric
who this
isn't there.
Exactly, and I said Athar, people. Athar, do you have any ties to Alaric Westmain? Knowing that the fact that he is a companion of yours, and well known through the kingdom that he's a companion of yours, did you set the bar on fire to cover up this tab because he is unwilling to pay?
No, Your Honor.
Did you start the fire, Athar? Will you speak the truth?
Yes, I did start the fire.
And why did you start the fire?
Out of frustration, I was being kicked out of my room by the orc, and who wanted to have a sexual relationship with his female companion. Proceeded to break down my door, then ran to his room, while leaving me naked out in the hallway.
So you're saying this orc known as Greenie was involved in you starting the fire?
No way.
Well, so the crowd is starting to cheer, starting to like boo you and start throwing like tomatoes at both Athar and Greenie. The judge raises his hand and says, "I, in good conscience, cannot kill good heroes, even though you killed 36 people. And we, in good conscience, cannot agree that or disagree that Alaric Westmain may have had something to do with this, given the fact that he does owe the bar tap. Which now, since the bartender is officially dead, and clearly for some reason is in my house, we will consider the debt completely, utterly expunged. However, given the fact that you did start a fire and killed 36 people accidentally, we will punish you not by executing you.
36 life sentences.
Oh, yeah, no, tell me about it. Unfortunately, this group of bandits? You guys are not really evil, are you? Like,
Oh,
Oh, Your Honor.
Just a mishmash group of ne'er-do-wells.
I'd say misfits, Your Honor.
well, then, who are you calling a ne'er-do-well? I try to do as well as I can.
Same.
well, we will begin execution tomorrow at dawn. Says it, and Greenie and Athar was taken away in chains. As Greenie and it is announced that Greenie and Athar's execution will begin tomorrow at noon.
Wait, I thought you said he would execute us.
What?
I thought you said he was not going to execute
Yeah.
us.
He said
30
he wasn't
people
gonna execute
died.
you, but he has to weigh the fact that you guys somehow destroyed 36 lives. So now it's going to be an execution.
Can the Arbiter not defend Greenie that he wouldn't have known what Athar could have done?
The Arbiter's already been shut down. He rolled a natural one.
Can Greenie defend himself then?
The judge doesn't
might as
listen.
well.
He's already away, and they're dragging you away in chains. Quickly, very quickly.
Can I demand a trial by combat?
You can demand whatever you want as you're kicking and screaming all the way to the dungeon.
But I'm asking out of character. Can I demand a trial by combat?
Don't do it. Just let them take you.
Okay, I'll let them take me. I'm trusting.
Good grief. The judge said he wasn't going to
Hey.
execute you.
Hey, you wanted chaos. You
Yeah.
got chaos.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So, as you guys are sitting and the darkness falls, your door opens and the judge is in the doorway. Guards, let them out immediately. By orders of the king, because of their heroic deeds, we will not let this accident tarnish their name. However, your town, known as Crow's Ridge, will be known as an illegal town of our kingdom. And therefore, if we do travel to it, it will be in a act of war. Your town is no longer your keep is no longer deeded. So you guys have lost that and lost some reputation. However, we will not destroy your lives today. Try to redeem yourselves any best way you can, but we have to banish you from the capital of Evermoor to no longer travel in again.
Fair enough.
So they unchain both of you, and the judge comes up to Athar and says, I know your guild is here, and yet with being banished, you have been disbanded from the guild. However, try and find a way to make this right. That will be your life's goal. We are
Just nod his head.
we're sneaking you guys out because we do not feel that. I'm sorry, I don't feel it's right. And accidents happen. In a world of magic, anything can happen.
Anyone know anyone know a spell to take us back in time a little bit?
I don't think
You
you
have
have
your-
time spells.
You have your mysterious bard spell.
Wait, what?
Shadow Wolf has a mysterious bard spell.
Oh, that's right. Does he want
Don't-
to use it?
If you'll notice, my main aim for today was going to be to talk to Athar and to Bellafion to see if I could decipher what the spell is without sending it off, because I know that if I try and do anything with it, I'll set it off.
Yeah. But you might want to try and set something off and do something, because if not, you guys have lost all reputation among the Kingdom of Evermoor.
Well, they have, but we haven't. B,
No, you're guilty by association. You are going to suffer some penalties for this.
Okay, I'm bugging off back home to Elfheim. So, I can see no reason in character to try this. I have no idea what it's going to do. I don't know if it's going to make it worse. It could make things a lot worse. I have no idea what it does. That's why I want to find out what it does.
Fair enough. Well, you guys
say-
can figure that
And that's
out.
why I said. I mean, that was the main thing. Is because Athar may know, may have, but Balafion as a cleric may know, being a magic user. That was why I wanted to find out what it is.
Well, unfortunately, someone caused a fire and blew up an entire tavern.
Yes.
I mean, you can still find out what it does really easily. You're just too scared.
No, I'm too sensible.
Fear.
I kind of have to go with table on this one, or tails on this one.
I've watched you spend 20 minutes sniffing a doorway. No one takes that long to go in the bathroom. You're scared. Stop being
I'm
afraid.
scared of what spell might do by that suddenly appeared out of that I somehow managed
It's a hero
to.
spell. I'm sure it can't do something too horrible.
Right?
Other than
I'm sorry, have you-
being Castly banished from the kingdom?
I'm sorry. Have you ever played a game of tabletop before?
It could be Wish. I'm just saying.
Really? You really want me to sing this spell?
I do.
All right. Okay. Have you anybody else?
Sing this spell. Get out of your shell. Sing this spell. Get out of your...
What's the worst that could happen?
Look, I don't know. It's a play. I don't know. But if everyone thinks it, fine. I'll fucking do it.
Great. I love it.
Are you gonna like make up random words off the top of your head and just sing like a little stanza?
Start the fire.
He then proceeds to recite the words to Mamma Mia.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Mamma Mia, let me go. Oh,
You want
Amy
it? Fine.
Rhapsody? Seriously?
No, ABBA. No.
Condito omiciderum, Christe redemptor omnium, exaure preci seplicum. I can't remember the rest of the fucking thing.
That's how
Exaure
you bless the
preci
rains down in
seplicum.
Africa.
No, that's Latin. That's a proper language.
Mm.
What is that?
Mediates will summary lost with Fugel's song. Och nu nej has wonders blåst on weather strong. Ay, what this nicht is long. On ich with well Mitchell strong. Sorry and moon and force. That's about the end of the song. What happens?
Oh, give me a charisma check to see how well you sung it.
Oh, dear God.
Oh no.
Surely he should have some sort of performance bonus for actually reciting fucking Latin.
Yeah.
I will actually give him a +2 for that.
I'm just trying to. Oh, come on, load again, you f***ing page.
I'd like to spend one of my points of inspiration on this to help him out.
And I would
There
say
is no
one
point
of
of
it.
inspiration. Where the hell you get this from?
One of it was Latin. One of it was early Anglo-Saxon. It was early English. I don't actually have. It is. I think it is. Yeah. If you want, I'll go for medieval German as well.
All I ask is rolling at 20.
I guess Bonnie. Ting.
Something Wong.
All right, what do we got?
Come on, I've got a very slow computer. Charisma, yeah.
Charisma. That's good.
Jesus Christ!
That
Plus
wasn't
a
bad.
+2 with a +2. That's a 23. So as soon as you get finished singing it, the spell suddenly like the paper parchment that you had just disappears, and you awake at the keep.
Just him?
Oh no, everybody's there. It's the next
Which
day.
keep? Back at.
Kind of forward in time.
Did you move forward in time?
So
You
it's
said
back.
it's the next day.
No, you went one day. Yeah, it's the next day from the time that you were, but you're at the keep. And
I
you're
know,
in your
it's been-
beds.
Okay.
Can he run up to one of the maids and go,
What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Not glad on day, is it?
So they're going to tell you. So it's been 2 days since the last time we've done this. So give me 1 second. They tell you. They say it's the 20th day of Jesterfool. So it's 2 days later from the last time you guys were in the city.
Damn it. Wait, so what happened?
Right. Most importantly, did our gear come with us?
What's up?
Did our gear come with us? You know, all the stuff that was confiscated when we entered the city.
Oh yes, you guys have your gear.
Good.
Well, it's kind of weird. First, this lady named Nyx showed up. She fell on the kitchen table in there. You guys rescued her. Athar gave her some water. Then you.
Sorry, wait. Hold on. Where did Nyx fall on the table?
She fell on the kitchen table in the room over there, where where the private kitchen is.
That happened in the capital.
No. Hold
If
on.
she's a bard,
No, hold on. Wait. Please, sorry. I apologize for that. You please continue.
Okay. Well, meanwhile, you guys were deciding a few days ago, you guys were deciding whether or not you guys should go to the festival. The festival of Lucius. You guys decided not to go after all. And then suddenly, the second day you guys decided not to go, but you guys were still kind of talking about it. Nyx fell the girl named Nyx that accompanied you guys a while back fell through the frickin' out of thin air and onto the kitchen table. Meanwhile, Bello was going on about something about how he should meet other people of Tassari, and he met this girl named Alira. She apparently passed through here like 4 or 5 days ago, but didn't stay, and he's been kind of going on about her. Angela has kept to her room. Alaric has also kept to himself, probably depressed from his wife dying. Uldren was doing some kind of sneaky bullshit where he was just sneaking around stealing apples. Something about killing a wizard? So we thought he killed Athar. Turns out Athar was alive over in his wizard tower.
Who said about?
Greenie and Tren was going on about some kind of fire, and you know, Greenie ran into his room and cuddled with him, and it seemed like you guys were having nightmares for days.
What about Alora?
Oh, she's still here. Oh yeah, Alora, the elf monk that came through here and totally kicked Greenie's ass.
Other way around.
Well, it was either kicking your ass or it was a draw. Pick one. It was technically a
I'll
draw.
go for a draw.
So, yeah, and she decided to stay. Greenie asked to marry her, and we're about to have a wedding in 2 days. Actually, we've been planning the wedding this entire time. Where do you guys think you've been?
We had a very weird dream.
Oh, by the way, just let everyone know, everyone's wounds is healed. Everyone's at full health.
Right. Which next question is, does anybody have any scars, or is there any indication any of us were ever injured?
No one was actually ever really... well, as far as you're concerned, you can't remember if you were ever really injured. It was like waking up from a dream. Except there is only one person who has had the extreme vivid of knowing for a fact it's real, where the rest of you guys, it seems like a faded dream. Shadow Wolf. You have... It's popped in your head what that spell song was really about. Give me an intelligence... Just give me a Wisdom of the Ages roll, please. And depending on how high it is, it's going to click.
What if it's worse than just a time spell? He's getting both the memories of this new timeline and his original timeline every time he gets it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, hold on, where'd it go? There we go.
Last time we had that happen, the guy went insane and killed one of us.
"Oh shit!"
We should
That's from
remember
that
multiple timelines.
20.
So,
Hold on, no, it's not. Sorry, I can't quite count.
So, Song of the World is what it was really called. But instead of it changing, like, you guys didn't go forward or backwards in time. It just changed the reality of exactly what Shadow Wolf would probably think. Given the fact that you guys were about to lose all of your entire deed, your laws would have been completely like your town was going to be illegal and all that stuff. In the back of Shadow's mind, he probably wished that none of that would have happened. Correct?
Yeah, that would have been
So it wasn't a wish spell per se, but you wanted to change reality to where it never did. So therefore, you changed reality to instead you guys never left. But you guys do have all the memories. However, all the events that currently did happen there did happen. But nobody knows it.
So, like, we don't know it, or the world just knows that the bar burned down for some reason.
yeah. So
yeah.
so
Turns out, an explosion happened in the kitchen. The entire inn burned down. That wizard was actually murdered by someone totally different and set off a few spells. And then the other murders that happened, yeah, all that happened. But you guys were never there.
I'm just
That
making,
means we don't have the rings.
Oh, you have the rings.
you're all worried about the rings. I'm just making sure we're not delusional. Like, could you imagine going to a town you burnt down, but your memory of it was erased because your events changed, but they still remember you burning down the town?
Yeah. No, what's happened? Okay, okay, folks. This is going to sound very, very strange.
Married? Yes, I know it's weird.
Yeah. I think what has happened is that reality has changed around us so that everything happened except we were not there. If that makes sense.
And there's one other major problem. With the rings that are currently on your guys' fingers, you guys pulled them. Even though they're supposed to be unique, they are no longer unique. There's now 2 sets of each one.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh dear.
So wait.
This is not going to end well.
There's now 18 rings, Colin, instead of just the specific 9.
The 2 rings rule them all.
We've had Infinity War.
Okay, so where are the duplicate rings?
What?
How will you know?
Yeah,
Well, you said the still.
They're
you
on
said the
our
still-
fingers. That's where they are. That's where they've always been.
Yeah, but do we now have 2 rings? Do we now each have
Yes.
2 rings?
Yes.
No, you each have 1 ring.
Oh.
Right.
You're aware of the second one, but we don't know where they're at.
We want to know the
that
first
means
ones.
that means the other ones are back at the should be back at the wizard's shop.
Or with whoever killed him instead.
Yeah,
Right.
with whoever killed him instead.
Okay, so fine. Do we know we've got these rings? Because as far as I remember, we didn't know we got the rings, did we?
You guys still have never noticed them. But we will address that at a later time. We are going to stop it right there for now. And we are going to have another downtime session next week, folks.
Oh, dear.
The name of Justifiable Chaos.
Yeah, that was the lesson for this week, wasn't it, Toby?
Hey, I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't the one that shot off a fireball.
Anyway, let's say our goodnight.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah. Fellow saved everybody, and let's get some XP going. But before we'll just say our goodnights, let's start off with Colin. Anything last words?
Okay, welcome to this aborted edition of CSI Evermoor. I hope you all enjoyed it. If my channel FFSI Monday night UK time, we are doing a stream, and amongst other things, my partner, co-host Alex, is going to be talking about the classic comedy show, The Goon Show. So if anybody's interested in classic British radio comedy, feel free to pop in and follow us on there. Otherwise, hopefully see everybody next week.
All right. And Ironcaster.
Hey guys, thanks for joining in. You can find me over on my channel on Monday nights where I do the Mech Pit Chat where we talk about big robots and other pop culture nonsense like that. So come give us a check out. Later.
And and Mrs. Tabletop.
Thanks for watching. Come back next week and see what crazy stuff Tabletop gives us.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's so true. And then we have Sparta Chris.
Thanks for joining. Come back again. Hit the like button.
And Tails.
Tails, thanks for chopping in. Hope you guys had fun. We'll be back for more cast next weekend. Catch me across the weekend while I'm streaming.
Yep. And Toby.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for viewers. This was fun and interesting. I'm glad everything turned out well. Again, nothing bad happened from the spell, right? You know, what's the worst?
Yeah. Keep telling yourself that. Meanwhile, my name is Tabletop Junkie. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This took an unexpected turn than I thought it would, but you know what? Shit just happens. So you guys have a great and wonderful day, and we'll come back next week with more of Chronicles of Paramoor. Enjoy, everybody. Have a great and wonderful day.
Bye.
Sitting around the table, setting up for the fable. Friends all around you, you have no clue. What will be in store for you? What monsters you will fight? What will you see? Who will you save? What will you find? What will you play? Assassins of stealthy, and now the jubble. Barbarians are daring and aggressive. Arts can sing and seduce your waitress. Roll the dice to hit, roll the dice to search, roll the dice to win, roll the dice to bring your might. Monsters slain, people might complain, which is all in vain due to the game. With their faith, druids live in nature. Fighters defend the cities, all while illusionists entice crowds. Knights are soldiers with honor, monks are brotherhoods for the land. Paladins serve good for gods, while rangers live in the wilds. Roll the dice to hit, roll the dice to search, roll the dice to win, roll the dice to bring your might. Rogues are thieves in the shadows, while wizards practice in secret. Who are you? Human, dwarf, gnome, halfling, elf, or half-bloods? Roll the dice on Friday nights, come in and fight on these tables. Bring your A game and